Yeah, people, welcome back to the show, Coach's Desk, with your host, Coach Minzy. And we are pleased to make a report to you on the player, Anthony Grant. Yes, but before we get into that video, people, let me say thank you to all the supporters of the Coach's Desk. Just remember that you can go into the description and you see the link to become a member of the Coach's Desk. Yeah, so yes, you can subscribe, yes, you can like, you can share, but we want to take it a step further for you to become a member of the family, where you get special perks and all these wonderful things. Big up to Jason Ferran, our first member. Jason Ferran, big up yourself. All right, so let's delve into the video, people. You know, over the years, months, weeks, there has been a problematic position where the Reggae Boyz is concerned, yeah? And that problematic position would have been the CDM. Now, there is this player who plies his trade in League One football. Now, when he was introduced to members of the JFF, they say this man is old. Where was he all this time? Yeah? And all these things. And I mean, you would have passed his prime, and a lot of slurs went out about this particular player. He even, at one point in time, wanted a call-up so badly that he bought his own ticket, or said that he would purchase his own ticket. He went to close proximity to the airport just in case he was given a call. All right, so fast forward, he was eventually given a call. Yes, he was drafted in for the World Cup qualifiers. What a time to bring in this player. To the surprise of many, this 34-year-old player was very impressive in the eyes of the coaching staff. They really liked him. He went to Mexico, he started, and he had a very good performance. The performance was so good, people, that on his substitution, a lot of people were saying that it is because of his substitution why Jamaica did not get that point away from home. So essentially, we would have actually found a player to actually solve that CDM issue that the team has been having over the years. No doubt about it. All right, but the problem is not completed enough. The player went to Costa Rica. He did not feature in the match against Panama, the home game. Many persons called for him to be in that game. He didn't even make the match card, right? But it is quite interesting that after this player would have gotten his chance, he seemed to be one of those players that is a staple. Yeah. However, we were reliably informed on the Coach's Desk first night Weekend's TripleTreat that Anthony Grant, the player that we're talking about, the player in question, will not, and I repeat, will not be available for the game in the United States. From what we are understanding is that he has similar issues that Ravel Morrison would have had. Yes, my people. So, when the team is picked, don't expect Anthony Grant to be in that team to go to the United States. However, he will definitely be available for the games that will be played in Honduras and at the National Stadium, which will be one of our home games that the JFF are working really hard to ensure that the fans will be a part of this particular game. So people, I know you're going to be asking a lot of questions. So why Grant can't go to US? So why the issue with Grant? This, that. I am not privy to say the situation with Grant. And I'm being honest. I don't know the situation with Grant. However, it seemed to be a sticky situation. It seemed to be a situation that could have been avoided. It seemed to be a situation that is surrounded by misunderstanding. Yes, it's one of those situations. But, of course, each country has the right to protect their borders. Each country have the right to ensure that if anyone is they feel as if anyone is a threat to their citizens, they will do the necessaries to protect their borders. I say this to say that it's a sad situation for Anthony Grant. It's sad that he won't be able to play in that game. Nevertheless, though, of course, we know that he would not have gotten 3 games. But even if he did not get the 3 games, the fact is that to know that he would have been available would have been a positive, would have been a plus for the team. Hence the reason it's a sad situation to know that Anthony Grant will not be available to play in that game in the United States. And I think that's the type of play that we would have needed in the middle of the park to break up some plays, to get involved, to disrupt the United States and their play. It is what it is, though, people. It is what it is. What are your thoughts on this developing story? This story that stipulates Anthony Grant will not be available to play in the United States as there are visa issues for Anthony Grant, and that won't allow him to enter into the United States. Thanks again for tuning in, people. Big up yourself. And we definitely can't wait to continue the weekend's triple treat. Big up yourself, people. Peace out.